welcome to another episode of Poke Takeover. Woo! Check it out, guys. New artwork for the Magic the Gathering. Are you tapped in or are you tapped out? Well, today we're tapping into Magic the Gathering and trying to learn. So this is an update video. So we've not been making a lot of videos lately because we're lazy and it's the holidays and I don't care. And actually I do care, but it's really weird making all these videos, trying to constantly make new content and all that kind of stuff. So I've just been kind of making sure I don't burn out up front because I easily burn out. I run hot. So anyways, other artwork. Now, yes, what was I thinking? I was thinking chickens and Puff the Magic Dragon. And Magic the Gathering. By the way, guys, I figured out what this symbol is. This symbol is the Planeswalker symbol. And the 5 points. Now, this is just other stuff I just randomly read about. I don't know if this is true or if they meant this, but the 5 points seem to kind of represent the 5 paths or 5 colors of mana or magic. And they all come down into 1 point because all of them are what are used in order to create the journey that each individual planeswalker, here's a planeswalker right here, right now. It looks kind of like Pac-Man with a fish eye and some sort of like, I don't know, Roman helmet, Spartan helmet or the, sword. I mean, I don't know. I was channeling Dragon Warrior here. Anyways, this is the tap symbol. So when you tap a card, you turn it sideways, not all the way upside down. So anyways, yep, and then, yep, here's a flock of, I don't know, dragons coming. Anyways, so, welcome, and just give you an update video here. So, I'm literally going to let you know right now, I've been learning Magic. I just recently, as of yesterday, pretty much sold every Pokemon card that I have that's worth anything, and also disbanded my Surging Sparks Master Set creation that I was working on mainly because there are 42 cards that I have left over. I was going to be able to get 30 of those cards for about $100, but the last 12 cards I needed cost collectively $1,035. I am never going to spend $1,035, period. So, that being said, I just did the next best thing and wanted to make sure that, oh, by the way, if you hear me slurping and stuff like that, I'm drinking coffee, y'all. This is my goddamn coffee break. I'm talking to you during my coffee break. So, just realized that, yes, in order to create these sets, it costs a lot of money. That's what I realized, and I was like, you know what? I just don't care about it that much. I actually really want to learn Magic, so I've been literally learning. I'll tell you what have I been doing to learn Magic, guys. So by the way, Magic the Gathering, you kind of suck in a way because it's not incredibly simple to learn Magic, but it also kind of sort of is at the same time. I know that's weird to say. So things that Magic the Gathering can learn from Pokemon. Pokemon has League battle decks. They also have level 1 battle decks, level 2 battle decks, and then the level 3 League battle decks. Oh my gosh. And they also have battle academies, okay? Now, these welcome decks in Magic, these are like the battle academies, okay? So check on that, MTG. You're good to go there. The beginner box over here, this is a lot like an actual battle academy with lots of different decks. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is it, 30? Is it 30 or 20? I can't remember. I think it's, actually, no, I think it's, God bless America, I think it's 20. So, like, here's one right here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's 20 cards in each of these little 10-card decks that you play against another 20-card deck. eventually once you get past the stage where you know the basics of everything, or you feel comfortable playing, you can combine those stacks, and you can then battle or play Magic with a 40 card deck. And you can do it with any combination of those decks. You can do an undead with the pirates, or a healing with an undead, or a vampire and a cat's deck versus a wizards and I'm not sure what else is here. What else is here? Oh yeah, elves deck. So there's all sorts of combinations you can make, all sorts of weird stuff. But anyways, that's the thing with that. This beginner's box is the best way to learn. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out there. Save yourself some time, energy, headaches. For $30, people, oh my gosh, get this box. Then go to the store, and if you don't have these already, get you some, ask the store owners if they have any extra 20-sided die rolling around anywhere. And the emblems, if I got that, yeah, the emblem is always 20, and it goes 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. It's not a normal 20-sided die because these kind of are sequential. So, and then if you can, oops, I just dropped on the floor. I'm diving to the floor to get it. Obviously there's no editing in this video, so these are counters. These are things I'm actually learning about how to use, when to use. I was actually using them to mark every single thing I was doing with plus ones and minus ones, and then I heard that that's confusing to the opponent after a while. Anyways, yeah, so that's that. I'm learning, but these are counters. You can get them. These were pretty cheap on Amazon. I think I want to say it was $10. I might be smoking crack, but it's about $10, I think, for like freaking a ton of them. And I'll show you the ton I'm talking about. Bam! Look at all those. Look at all of this. It's completely unnecessary, or it feels that way. Go out and get you some dragon sleeves. I had dragon shield, sleeves. So these I have not, and look, here's the actual color on the bottom. And they have like little cool like Gygax, ancient cipher, blah 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 blah, little flavor text there. So all of that being said, that's the basic equipment that you need, and the basic stuff you need. If you just walk up in there and say, hey, do you have a welcome deck I could use? Or just go play your first tournament. Maybe you get one of these. I don't know how it works. I got one of these. It was from Phoenix Emporium here in Clearwater. By the way, I want to give a shout out also to Gamosaurus and Oblivion. Both those. Gamosaurus is in Largo, Florida, and Oblivion in Tampa. So I'm going to pack this guy up here real quick. Something else I've been doing when I'm playing, I'm writing down questions like, can you use an instant sorcery and a creature during combat all at once? I think the answer is yes. I write my little answers down there. What's the highest number you can assign to one of those moments on a card that has like an X in a circle for mana? So the answer is any number. But of course, it should be followed up with within reason. MTG decks. I'll go ahead and throw this out there, guys. I know from Pokemon that eventually, in order to play standard, you need to learn how to build a deck. That's kind of the next thing I'm gonna get into slowly. But I'm building my collection right now, and basically MTGDecks.com, I think that's it, has basically magic meta. So magic meta means in meta. I love that word now, but I used to hate it. I only like it now because I know it confuses the heck out of everybody that doesn't know anything about that. But meta basically means competition. So Magic competition decks are on mtgdecks.com. So anyways, that'll let you know who's winning, who's not. So this is kind of the layout. This is what's going on. I'm going to move all this stuff over here now. I'm going to get to the next stuff so I get that garbage out of the way. I want to get to this a little bit more here. The foundations. So it comes with the first two little 20 card decks are Vampires deck and Cats deck. Dude, this is a great walkthrough for like the first, I don't know, what is it, 4, 5, 6 moves, something like that. 5th turn. Come on, you got a 6th turn in here? You got a 6th turn? I can't remember. Okay, yeah, 5 turns. So 5 turns. It goes first 5 turns, and it's pretty cool. You know, it walks you through stuff. Meow. But anyways, these are really good to walk you through. I even just played myself at first to see what each deck was doing. And I played my kids. And then this is really cool, rules reference guide. It actually gives you a bunch of random information. And I also like to understand what I'm looking at when I'm looking at these cards. That breaks it down real good. This defines what each of those things are. Card types. Let's see here. Game zones. The most beneficial part of this, I think, is, you know, talking about starting a game. And, you know, what all that looks like, sounds like, feels like. But I'm going to go on important concepts. So there are important concepts that it talks about right here. Sometimes I have to go back and forth over this. But the last thing that I think is really good to have this is the glossary. The glossary goes over words that are on cards or in Magic the Gathering that I just don't know. So this helps. So all that being said, that's that. And in this, I haven't gotten into yet, but it's a deck builder's guide from the starter kit. This is not from the beginner's box. This is not going to be in the beginner's box. As you saw, the rules reference guide actually has some deck building tips. This is a deck builder's guide. I haven't looked in depth at this, but this is going to supposedly help me out to understand and conceptualize how to synergize all the cards and create the World Championship MTG deck. Boo! All right, so all that being said, that's my journey so far. I mean, it's pretty simple. These cards actually help a lot too because they remind you what you're supposed to be doing on each turn. And yes, I know, I sleeved them. It's crazy. Anyways, so also create your own. Please leave this Magic game alone. Thanks. That's my sign I put up whenever I leave a Magic game open that I haven't finished yet. And yes, that's about that. Let's see here. I'm just putting all this stuff back in here real quick. And it's a nice little box to transport everything in. Anyways, so that is that. Give me a second. I'm going to go do something that no one should do in YouTube. I'm going to go run and get something real quick. Be right back. Okay, you won't see that too often, but yes, I just ran off to get something, and now I'm back. So, one thing I did get here recently, with all the Pokemon selling and everything else, I had to lop off in order to sell my arms, legs, and ears to get what I got, is I went out and I got some pre-release boxes of Bloomborough set and Outlaws of Thunder Junction set. These will be opened up pretty soon here, whenever I feel like it. And then I also got a Duskmorn bundle. The bundle boxes are cool. They're basically the equivalent to a Pokemon ETB or Elite Trainer box. But yeah, basically, this is to take I originally started out with a starter kit. Or excuse me, starter collection box. Well, first was a beginner box for foundations over there, sitting over there. Then I got the starter collection, and I also got a bundle box for foundations, all foundations. So I was told and given good advice by people I trust in this zone that it's time to open up. Like Foundations does really good creating a foundation of a deck, so that these other places that you can go with your deck building, Bloomborough, Duskmorn, Outlaws of Thunder Junction, and others. And I picked ones that don't rotate out next year. Like these boxes have, I guess, 2 to 3 years left. So I'm going to get some time on the clock playing these things. So that's something to think about whenever you're buying all this stuff. Make sure you're not buying something that's rotating out soon. That being said, guys, that's pretty much it. Sorry for the delay in the game here with me running off like that. But I've got to go because I'm about to go to the bathroom, and I don't want to do it here. So take care. We love you, and enjoy the Christmas holiday, guys. Mwah! Peace.